Okay, my name is Ravyn, and I've been on YouTube for so many years that I can't even really remember. I haven't always had an account, but, we all YouTube every once in a while for the poop. Um, I decided today that I needed to affect the world in my own way, and I figured out that the best way for me to affect everyone else's lives is to make them laugh. So, I asked around and I asked it for a few different ideas on what I could do. And I decided that I should do a 20 questions. If you have any suggestions, speaking of which, for later on, please feel free to message me. Do anything to contact me because I would love new questions. I would love to give my insight into whatever you think I should say on this show, because I intend to keep going with this. But for now, we'll get started with this. We've got my first edition of Ravyn's 20 Questions, so let's get started. We've got Star from Texas asking, when did you find your first love? July 2nd, 2008. He and I met online. He lived about 80 miles away from me, and we just started talking and we fell in love. We've got Domo from Virginia. I love you, Dobama. She says, if you were a Sims character, what would you do? Light the entire city on fire. Jake from California is asking, what is the first movie you remember watching? Hercules. Disney movies. We've got John from Virginia asking, what is the best date you've been on? The best date that I can remember being on was... It's a close tie between when I went on my first date with the guy from Question 1 and one that I actually went on recently with a guy that I kind of am crushing on. Good guy, he's a good friend. The first one, the one who I responded to Question 1 with, we went to the mall, and I remember my first kiss with him tasting like chicken. Coming home from, like, 3 hours late for curfew was quite fun, I'll say that. But the most recent one, he and I went out to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I had the mango habanero sauce on the boneless wings, and it was good. We've got Matt in Kentucky asking, why does my cat keep puking up orange stuff? Well, you should probably stop feeding your cat orange stuff, or letting him eat orange stuff. We've got Aaron in Ireland asking, why do guns kill people? Guns don't kill people, Aaron. People kill people. We've got Paul, also from Virginia. Why is my name Ravyn, and what does it mean? Well, Ravyn was originally my ex-boyfriend's street racing car. I got the nickname Ravyn's Raver because I am a rave girl. He and I broke up after a while, and I shortened it to Ravyn Raver, hence my name on YouTube. After a while, it got shortened by all my friends to Ravyn, and currently it is Ray. So if you have any suggestions on what I should shorten it to after this, please comment. I'm dying to know. Maybe R. We've got Margot in Washington State asking, would I ever get plastic surgery? With a face like this, who needs it? Kidding. No, I would not. I've seen too many bad surgeries gone wrong. Michael Jackson, prime example. We've got Craig from Virginia also, a very good friend of mine. Who sings the songs from the Kindle commercials? I don't know, maybe you should Google it. It's the answer to everything, isn't it? We've got Luke in Georgia asking me what my top 5 favorite movies of all time are. Of course, number 1 on the list is Stephen King's The Shining. absolutely epic movie. Get Him to the Greek as my second. It was very good. I enjoyed it. Can you feel me mind fucking you? Do you feel my dick inside your brain? Don't ask. I'd say the third one, probably have to say How to Train Your Dragon. I saw it in 3D. Enjoyed it very heavily. I would also have to say Iron Man, both 1 and 2, but I prefer 2. Black Widow, love her. And then probably my fifth would have to be Charlie Wilson's War, because it was so beautifully played out. I enjoyed it very heavily. Andrew in Florida is asking me if I like cinnamon toothpaste. No. It's disgusting. It tastes disgusting, and it leaves a worse aftertaste in your mouth than morning breath. So I'll pass, thank you. We've got Gene, hailing from Scotland. Love you, baby. He says, my question is, why can you tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish? Well, obviously you can. Look at Starfish. Star-Kissed. We've got Cody from Wyoming asking, do you know anyone from Wyoming? Honestly, Cody, I didn't know that Wyoming was a state. We've got Justin, New York, saying, what is your high school's rival mascot? Well, we had two main ones. We had the Cosby High Titans, and we had Clover Hill Cavaliers. So, Brian in Oregon is asking, do you have any extra pickles in your fridge? Yes, I do, but they are bread and butter chips, so they're disgusting. Joel, Puerto Rico, is asking, what is the difference between Earth and Pluto? Simple. Earth is a planet, and Pluto is not. It is merely a floating, revolving mass of ice and gas, which scientists more think is a comet. So, we've got Oscar in New Hampshire asking, what happened to the Mayans? I'll stick beside alien abduction. Robert in New Jersey is asking, why do I need sleep? Well, there's the obvious reason, there's the scientific reason, and then there is the medical reason. And all three are answered the same way, because you'll die without it. We've got Sarah from Germany saying, where are my keys? I don't know, you might want to check in the fridge. That's where I found mine last. And finally, we've got Amanda in Dubai, wherever the hell Dubai is. Do I know the Muffin Man? Yes, I do. Or at least I did, until I ate him, and he was yummy-licious. He was chocolate chip flavored and oh so moist and warm. So, yeah. This has been Ravyn's 20 Questions. You've got any more questions, feel free to comment or just let me know in a message. Please keep it PG, because no one wants to know about my sex life, honestly. And this has been Ravyn, over and out. Subscribe to me, bitches!